Okay, hello. I find it highly unlikely that I'm going to win, but we're going to try. One moment. We're just doing this on the laptop, so the camera's going to be kind of shaky. Okay, so this is going to be basically dragons, but I do other shenanigans. It's a lot of taking my opponent's cards from the top of their deck and playing their cards against them. Um, because if you can't beat them, join them. So basically, here's another card. This card, if it's up to Nicol Bolas, God Pharaoh. He's a legendary planeswalker. Bolas. And if you up in two, target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card until the end of turn. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. And he has other abilities, but really, typically, I just use his up two. And sometimes because I have such a strong board presence with all of these different baddies, all dragons, there's one of each, and it's really fun when I get Terror of the Peaks out. If he's one of the first dragons, each other dragon that comes in after him deals damage equal to their power. So Terror of the Peaks is fun to play. And then just a bunch of dragons that create a bunch of value. Goldspan Dragon gets me treasures and also allows me to, when I tap or sacrifice a treasure for mana, it makes it worth 2 mana instead. For those of you that are unfamiliar with what mana is, it's the cost of the cards. It appears in the upper right-hand corner. So here's an example of a card that goes and helps me get more mana. It says Cultivate. It's a sorcery, and I can play it during either of my main phases, and we can talk about that more of the gameplay once I start playing. I can search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, my library being my deck. Reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, then shuffle. And so here's all of my kind of my mana base, what I've got going on. It's basically all just stuff that helps me play all the other cards. And so I try to ramp quickly, get up to 6 mana, and hopefully have 1 or 2 of these guys out. Ooh, 2. When 2 of them are out, I should actually be playing the playset. I have it, but I need to adjust this deck. It's got a really. I don't know that we're going to win because I just had 4 wins in a row. That's why I decided to film. Maybe I could try to get another win. But again, basically the point is to just try to take my opponent's cards from the top of his deck. You can see Xanathar, the Guild Kingpin. He's a legendary creature. He's a beholder. He's a 5/6. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. Till the end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of their library anytime. You may play the top card of the library, and you may spend mana as though it were any mana of any color to cast spells that way. And Belladros helps me put out these little pest creatures, which are very defensive, because my opponent doesn't really want them to die so much because they help me gain life. I guess we should just go play. Here's a really classic card that some of my friends that are familiar with Magic would think is kind of cool that I'm playing it. What else? Oh, Dragon Speaker Shaman. He helps me. My dragon spells are 3 less to cost. I guess I should mention that really the deck. Rarely will I play a Sika. Although she does help me if I have multiples of her in my opening hand, for say, I will play her as a creature. But typically, I always want to play the Prismatic Bridge. And so at the beginning of each of my turns, it's the one to the right, the Prismatic Bridge. I have to pay Wooburg, white, blue, black, red, and green. And so at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker card. Put that card onto the battlefield and rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. And so I'm able to do this sometimes on the fourth turn because of Chromatic Lantern. There's a sequence of cards that if I get in my opening hand, then I'm able to play this Prismatic Bridge a turn early because of Chromatic Lantern being out. So we'll see if it happens. Let's just go try playing. Okay, here we go. I think it might take a couple tries to get a win and be able to show you what the deck is capable of. So, yeah, I'm going to go with it. Yes. That's alright. I could play the Zagoth Triome. It'll come in tapped. I won't be able to use it. I don't have any. Well, I do have a 1-mana card. I don't have any mountains. Typically, it's okay if this card comes out a little later in the game after I have the 6 mana. So we'll play Paradise Druid. Here we go. Here's our opportunity to play Asika as a creature for more mana. She taps for 1 mana of any color. Other legendary creatures I control have vigilance, and I can tap them to add 1 mana of any color. So I think what we'll do is we'll go like. Oh, that's a shame that I need to work on my mana because I need red mana in my. This is alright. I'm okay. It might be alright. I think I'm playing possibly. No, I don't know what I'm playing. It's a pretty cool card, though. Yep, we're doing it. See what we get. It's the beginning of my upkeep. So right now, not bad. This can go out. And then I think we're going to see Tiamat next turn. Oh boy, that helps. Oh, wrong. Wait, how many can I get? Only 4, otherwise I'll have to discard. I don't want to do that. Problem is, I don't have a lot of permanents left in my deck. Now I just pulled them all out. Now, no, there is lots of stuff. Stuff to make all this costless. This is alright. It'd be nice to draw some lands. I want to get up to 6 lands. Then this way, this guy starts going. Ooh. I want to keep this guy. Keep that. Okay. I'm going to play that first. And I could kill this. Yes. There we go. That's good. Leave a blocker up. That way, if he attacks with Beanstalk, I have a blocker. Ooh, and I think maybe we might both play this next turn. Yes. Wait. Do I? No. Wait a minute here. Yes, I do. So this one's 6 mana. I have 5 right here, and then another one right there. Target with how much? Hold on one moment. Two. Yeah. Let's see here. I think I want to go like this. Start casting their cards next turn.
My strength fades.
So anyway, that's, of course I didn't have a very competitive opponent maybe, but that's really good. That's 5 wins in a row now, just the last hour. So I guess we'll try one more. Yeah, see if I can go to 6 wins. I am playing ranked play. There's a thing, so if you're able to get into mythic ranking, right now I'm in gold, which isn't really high, but it's not necessarily low either. There's something like 20 million players online. I don't know, that's a lot. And so, oh, this is terrible. But I do have that. I'm going to go with it because I'm going to count on getting my 3rd land, and then once I get to my 3rd land, then Chromatic Lantern makes them tappable for any color. It says lands you have, tap. Add 1 mana of any color. So, I'm going to go with it. This deck would be nothing without this card, actually, a lot of times. Ooh. Oh, if he takes it, I'm in trouble. He did. But I drew another one, so I'm okay. Hopefully he doesn't have another duress. So I think I'm running 3 of the Chromatic Lanterns. 4, sorry. Let's play the forest I showed him. So yeah, he's seen my hand now. Hopefully he doesn't have another kind of duress thing. Maybe not. I'm sure he's probably pretty pissed about that. He wanted to remove that, and I drew another one. I don't know who I don't believe I've ever played this person. Seems familiar. I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna go like that. Yep, and then I'm gonna go like that. I now have 5 mana. I think Terror of the Peaks is next. Nice. He's running black, so I think that's going to be... Oh, he's probably going to destroy my stuff with some kind of... Yeah, this deck is terrible against decks that run a lot of board wipes. For that reason, not a big deal. So we're going to play this. And so I have 5, 6. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Play that. Leave this stuff up. No, I'm going to play that. No, I don't want to play that. I want to save my treasures. See, my treasures are important because they help me cast these really big cards that I wanted to be able to get off the top of my library with Prismatic Bridge. So in this case, I'm going to hold on to what I got. I'm not really hurting for mana. Ooh, well, that hurts. Damn it. Some damage to him. I didn't realize I had him that low. Kind of a little bit mana flooded. Should have used that Triome to draw. No, that's okay. We're alright. We're gonna live. Oh boy. Smart move. You gotta get rid of that dragon. He played something that says that it can return when something dies, it can return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter. Feign Death. Pretty cool card. Really good combat trick. So we put another rat out, which is alright. Give everything flying. How do they do that? We're trying to win. We might be able to do. Ooh, well, that's a problem. Oh, well, no, it's not. Okay, well, that was kind of lackluster. Anyway, it seems like I can almost continually win. Maybe not. I'm just getting matched up with terrible decks, maybe. Anyway, so that's the kind of the gist of the deck, even though we didn't see Xanathar do his thing, or Nickel Bolas, which is really fun. Either when I get either one of those or both of them out together, it is a hoot to play and to probably watch too, because it gets crazy if they don't concede. Because usually my opponents, once I start taking all of their stuff and then only leaving them lands to play, it's probably really irritating. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to play around and have a good afternoon. Okay. Bye.